Hey guys, welcome back to another Moondog trading video. Tonight's video, I'm going to be talking about Bitcoin, Ethereum, Matic, Cardano, Solana, Shiba, and Avalanche in that order. And first, we're going to start here on the Bitcoin, on the daily chart on Bitcoin. Currently, right now, the new candle just opened up 3 minutes ago, and so far, I'm not liking the way this is looking. Our M pattern from here to here already played out. We talked about that in 2 days. What was last time I did a video? I think it was Thursday. We talked about this M pattern breaking. We talked about this trend breaking. If the trend broke, I would look for more downside. Well, we met that M pattern target and more. And this was my target I was looking at for a possible bounce that was coming in right around anywhere from 37,753 to 37,223. Now, if that area does not hold, and we get a daily or a 6 hour or even a 12-hour close under there, then I'd be looking for this 35,500 area to hold up. Now, if that doesn't hold, then yeah, it could start to get a little ugly, maybe around 34 or even down here. Yeah, around 34 would be my next target if that 35 doesn't hold up. And then if that doesn't hold, then I'd be looking at the 32, 300 area to even this 29 or even 30,000. We'll just say even. And if that doesn't hold, then we could see 28, 793 and even 26, 140. I don't know if we're going to get that low, guys, but a lot of this stuff, I erased some of my old charts like on Matic, and I had to redo this because I didn't think it was going to get that low that quick. So with all the FUD storm out there, we got Canada news, we have the Fed, we have, everything that's going on in Ukraine. So there's a lot of FUD out there, guys. So, we got to be safe with this. And right now, that FUD is really working its magic on these charts. Now, we were looking very, very bullish. We thought we were going to break out, and then all the FUD storm came out and just boom. Once Biden right here said there's no doubt in his mind that he expects Putin to do something, things just went downhill from there. And the Fed poured it on, and then Canada all at the same time. It was just a nightmare. So this is what we're dealing with, guys. So look for these targets first for any kind of potential bounce in that area. This would be the area that I'd be looking for first before anything else, okay? Because this could hold up. All right, and I'll show you guys what I mean on some of my other fibs. But right now, let's see if we create a new low at 3,800, and it looks like we might do that. So let's see, guys. I don't like how this daily candle so far is setting up. All right. So, and guys, I'm not a financial advisor. Everything I say is just my opinion, educational purpose only. We can glance real quick at some of the indicators. Right now, the MACD will continue to fall as long as we're under $41,000 on the daily. Let's see, the RSI, we got some bearish divergence. Stochastics flat kind of at the bottom. So everything is kind of just flat right now on the indicators. We'll check the weekly real quick. Okay, let's check the weekly. Oh, and guys, in my last video that I did 2 days ago, I think it was on 3 days ago, we had our M pattern set up. I talked about more downside. We talked about breaking our trend. All the things that happened to the downside. We covered all that, and I told you this was probably going to play out, and it did, and some. And then when I said I didn't like this candle, I was actually looking at the weekly. I didn't like, even though I said daily, and that's my fault. Even though I went to the weekly chart. I didn't like this candle right here. Okay, right there was boom, was downside on the weekly, setting up for this week. Now, we could create a new low on the weekly. We're only a couple $100 away, so keep an eye on that, and then look for this 37 mark. Okay, guys. On the weekly, what do we have? MACD will continue to fall as long as we're under 41,747. The RSI is kind of just flat right now, sitting at 37.02. Let's just say 37 even. And we were starting to get bullish on this because when this crosses, you could see the big moves on the stochastic. And it started here, and then we started getting all that FUD, and the failure started happening. So Let's see what happens here. But this is my area to look for support. We're going to move on now. We're going to move on to Ethereum. And guys, currently we are getting a bounce in my box on the 4-hour. You guys can see it here. We got a nice little bounce on it, perfectly right on our target there, around 25.72, 25.75 area. We got a nice bounce there. But we are in this little channel, this downward channel. I did draw this little wedge inside the channel. Let me get rid of that, because that was just something I was messing around with. But you could see the channel. I might actually have to extend it, because I started this channel back here, and now we keep falling down in the channel. So I might have to put the extenders on like this and just extend this a little bit now, which is it's just incredible, because you can see how these charts are playing out here, and just from 3 days ago, guys. I mean, 3 days ago, everything we talked about is playing out perfect right now. So let's just see if that happens. This is on the 4-hour, so let's see if this can break. If it does trade up into the side, I would like to see us break this 2678 area, okay, and maybe get it, like I said, a 3 or 4 drive. I would like to see a three drive candle on the 4-hour, like we talked about here, or even a 4. That would be nice. And then maybe a retest, or just because maybe we can start a little W here. But we'll see how this plays out. Right now, let's see if this 25, let's just say 70 area holds. If not, then I would be looking at this 24 down here around the 24.76 area. That would be my next target. But currently, we did get a bounce off my last target from the video I did 3 days ago. So even if you would just took that from the bottom here up, you still would have made a little 2%er. Doesn't look like much, but hey, you buy a couple of these things, you make a couple $100, right? But that's not what we're looking for, guys. We're looking for a breakout here. Let's go to the daily, see what we're looking at on the daily chart. Currently, yeah, it's popping off that 4 hours. So let's see if we can come out of this and do something special here. Let's look at the MACD first. So the MACD will continue to fall as long as we're under 28.38 on the daily. Let's look at the 4-hour and see if we can get a short-term move here. So as long as we're under 26.25, which we currently are, but we're flirting around that area, right now. So we could see a cross if we could stay above there within the next 4 hours. So we're talking 11 o'clock, okay, East Coast time. So 11 p.m. East Coast time. So that's what we're looking at. If we can stay above that price, maybe we can start get the MACD to cross up, and maybe this thing can turn up. If not, then we could see more downside. We just went over the daily on there. Let's see. Yeah, the RSI is showing some bearish divergence on the daily, because we're back on the daily. Also, stochastic could fall down a little bit here. We're not getting confirmation on that cross just yet. So could there be more downside? Yes. So where would I look for some kind of move here? Let's go back to Bitcoin real quick, guys. And then I'm going to go back to Ethereum. Let's pull up a 618 fib. We'll start from top to bottom. See if I can get a locker here. Start from here. Is it starting from there? Yeah, I think it did. Okay. So if we do get a pop to the upside, let's see if we can clear this 39,900 or 39,415 area, or 13 area. I'm sorry, excuse me. If we can do that, then yeah, maybe we can push back above this 36,600. That would be the first sign of maybe a potential turnaround. Of course, I would like to see this candle get broken here. It's coming in right around the 40,100 area. So let's clear this green box. So anywhere from 40,200 to this 39,600. First off, get past this area, daily past that 39,600. Then of course the 40,200 area. Get a daily candle closing above there, and then we can worry about where this 50-day moving average is on Monday. Okay, Ethereum. Yeah, let's see what we can get on Ethereum real quick. Boom, boom, here to here. So where would be a potential spot for this candle to get rejected. Could be anywhere from 26.90 to 26.99. If it does get rejected at the fib, then we could see maybe something go up and then down. Let's see if we can pull past that and get some kind of daily candle closing above that area. All right, Matic, guys, you can see my fib levels here. I apologize, it didn't move right. We're on the daily on Matic, and you can see we bounced off the 149 fib. If we do break under this, then I'd be looking at 139, 130, and 119. Those would be my three downs, or my four targets to the downside. Right now, we are getting a bounce currently off my first target. So we are looking at a couple bounce areas at Ethereum and Matic. Now, on Bitcoin, we did have this 37,500, or I'm sorry, 37,753 area, and we got down to 38. So could there be a possibility we were $200 off and they're front running? Yes, it happens all the time, guys, on Bitcoin. And I'm going to show you the potential spot right there. You could see it, a point here and a point here. Don't mean to go back, jumping all around on you guys. I don't like to do this, but I forgot to tell you this as well. So you can see the two touch points right here. So this could be a potential bounce area. So we'll keep an eye on that, guys. So we'll go back to Matic. So let's see if the 149 holds up. And let's see if we can get past this 156 and the 159 and then create a new high on the daily is what I'd be looking for. Right around 164. It's 163 and change, but I want to beat this green line right here. 164, get a daily candle closing above that, and then maybe we can see this turnaround, and then we can come back to this and check out where these moving averages are, because that's what we're going to be fighting next, the 200-day and the 50-day, okay? For Cardano, guys, look at this. We hit our target perfect. Look at this, guys. Think about this. I made this video 3 days ago, and look at our target areas. I didn't touch it. I had 92. 92 is the low, guys. Boom. We hit it perfect. Let's see if we get a bounce. So we are in the bouncy areas. Now let's see if we can create new highs on the daily. So I would like to see us above, let's just say $1. We could say 99 and some change, but let's see if we can get back above $1. A daily candle closing above there, and then maybe we can create something special. A close now, guys, not a wick, a close above there. Okay, so tomorrow, 7 o'clock, 7 o'clock p.m. East Coast time, I would like to see that happen. All right, so let's see if this 92 holds up. Any kind of rejection point on a fib. Yes, it could happen around 97, 96, get rejected, and then make a new low. And that's what we don't want to see. Okay. So Solana, guys, we're still holding up around this area here. I could draw this purple box. We talked about this in my last video. We hit this area. Let me take off this magnet. We hit back down into this zone here. So anywhere from 80 to 90, this would be a potential bounce area. And guys, we still are creating a W now. Now look, we had a small W that failed, right? But look at the bigger W, guys. Look at the bigger picture here. Where's my marker? Oh, right here. Here we go. Look at the bigger picture here that we have. Boom, boom, boom. We still have this W in play for this target up here, coming in around 157 to 157 to 167. So that could be a possibility. And if we break this trend coming out of this W, then yes, we could see higher targets. So let's keep an eye on that. Let's see if the 80 holds. Let's see if the 90 holds. And let's see if we can get back above a daily candle, back above the 100. But first thing, we got to clear 94. Let's get a daily candle above 94. That's what I'm looking at for, I didn't get that right on. Boom, right there. That's what I'm looking at for Solana. And let's see if this low down here holds up. Let me put my magnet back on so we get this correct. Let's see if that low holds up at 85, which we did have 85 on my old video, guys. But I cleared this chart in front of you and started all over. So, so that is a bouncy area too, guys. We're looking at some bouncy areas, but could this be short term or could this be a more long term? That's what we got to wait on, okay? So we're going to go to SHIB. SHIB, we went under my 27, but if you look at my fib that I drew back here, this is kind of the area that we are looking at, the 2477. which we got right here. I got to take off this magnet. Right here, we got this area. So it's pretty close. Okay, pretty close. Now let's see if we can get back above this area here. Break it back above the 50-day, which is coming in right around 26.88. And I would love to see a daily candle closing back above the previous high, which was 27.62. Okay, if we can do that, then yeah, we can get a little bullish here again. Until then, everything's looking bearish until we break the previous highs on all these charts. Okay, guys. To the downside, let's see if this 24, let's just say 70 area or 24.81 area holds. I'm sorry, and let's see if we can touch this area coming in right around 23.67. That would be my next downside target, okay, for maybe a potential bounce, all right, on SHIB. Let's see. Avalanche, guys. Avalanche, well, we want to get back above the 50-day, get a daily candle closing above there, which is currently sitting right around 81 and some change. Create a new high. We're going to just scoot this up a little bit. Create a new high at 85. Let's just say 86 because it's a high 85 number. So get a daily candle closing above that area, and let's see if the 75 and 73 area holds. That could be a potential area where I would look for a bounce. I got 72. So let's bring this down actually. So let's go ahead and just let's call it 75 to 72 area. Let's see if there's a potential bounce there. If not, then we could see lower targets around 70. Around 70 to 69. I got it bunched up here, which I don't know why I have it so bunched up in these areas, guys. So, but first target 75, 72. Then I would be looking at that 70 area, 69, 70. Okay. So that's what I'm looking at for Avalanche. I'm gonna have to clean up the Avalanche chart. So right now we're not even getting there. Currently, if this goes down and creates a new low, yeah, I would look for these downside targets that we talked about on Bitcoin, on all these, and that's what I'm looking at, guys. The daily is still not looking good to me, not yet, anyways. This could just be the potential pop that we got, and now we could be coming down. But let's see what happens. Let's see how the futures play out tonight. Check the futures, see what that looks like, and then we'll go from there. But I gave you guys targets, guys. Much love to you guys. And I'm not a financial advisor. Everything I say is just my opinion, educational purpose only. Make sure you guys follow me on Twitter. That's very important. I'm also going to put a link to Webull in the description so you guys can sign up to Webull, deposit $100, get some free shares, take your $100 out if you want, whatever you guys want to do. It's free money for you guys. I think that's it for tonight's video, guys. Much love to you guys. Make sure you guys sub, hit the bell, hit the all so you don't miss any of my videos. Much love to all you guys, and peace out.